Chapter 4, Sloka 42, the last Sloka of Chapter 4. Varsha ma'am, we will do chanting.
Yes, ma'am.
Tasmadagya
Tasmadagya
na sambhutam
na sambhutam
ritstham
yitstam
jnana
jnana
tinatmanaha
sanatmanaha
chitvainam
chitvainam
samshayam yoga
sanshayam yoga
matishto
matishto
tishta bharata.
tishta bharata.
Thank you so much. So in your book, there will be a last chant. Just check. It is there. Om Tat Saditi.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ तो we will chant. रितु भाभी अभी unmute करिए. We will chant together. Om Tat Saditi.
Om Tat Saditi.
Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagwad Gita.
Srimad
Srimad
Bhagwad
Bhagwad
Gita
Gita. Upanishatsu.
Upanishatsu
Brahma Vidyayam.
Brahma
Vidyayam.
Vidyayam
Yoga Shastre.
Yoga Shastre
Shri Krishna Arjuna
Shri Krishna Arjuna
Samvade
Samvade
Jnana Karma
Jnana Karma
Sannyasa Yogo Nama
Sannyasa
Yogo
Yoga
Nama
Nama
Chaturtho Dhyayah
Chaturtho Adhyayah.
Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat So basically, the meaning of this, the entire shloka is, Om is Shri Krishna ji himself. And in Gita, Krishna Bhagwan ji said, Om is none other than him. So if you Google, you will see that in the, in, अर्थ के बाहर जो होता है उसको क्या कहते हैं? If you see, the sun is chanting Om continuously, in the galaxy. So in the galaxy, scientists have discovered that there is a tune going on which resembles Om. There is something going on, and it seems sun is chanting Om continuously. So it is a fact which has been discovered by the scientists. So Om is Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna ji himself. Tatsaditi means that's it. That's it. That this Srimad Bhagwad Gita Chapter 5, and it is the conversation between Shri Krishna ji and Arjun. Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. So that means it is a conversation between both of them, and the topic is Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, and Chapter 5. Sorry, Chapter 4. And Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari is also Shri Krishna ji. Om is also Shri Krishna ji. Tat Sat means it is the truth which nobody can change it, which nobody can deny. It is the truth that cannot be changed. Like there are many things that can be changed. We can change our outlook, we can change our body, the shape of the body, anything. But this, what has been, we have read in chapter 4 or the Gita, if we see, after every chapter ends, we have this Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. So the meaning is that it is the truth, it is the fact which cannot be denied, which cannot be changed, and nobody can say that it is false. So we remember Krishna Bhagwan ji in Hari Om and Tat Sat, that ye sach hai, Param Sach, the supreme truth, what we say. So this is the meaning of that chanting, what we do after every chapter. When the chapter ends, So basically, it is a way of remembering Supreme Lord. है ना, जब आप when you are saying Hari Om, you are remembering Shri Krishna ji. So it is also a one more way of remembering him while chanting the shlokas. है ना? So it is different ways of remembering God, which we should also imply that when we spend one day, how much time, when all the time was there when we remember him. So next day you should try more. Okay, I forgot him during the work time, so I should remember him. I forgot watching the screen time, I should remember him. So this way you will see that you are progressing, that you are always in divine consciousness. You are always remembering him. Like many of them, no tell, no, we don't have time to chant. Where do I chant? I have so much of work to do. You know? But they don't understand that if you remember Sri Krishna ji, your workload will be less. So on this also a controversy that what Sri Krishna ji will come and do my work. He will not come, but he will simplify your work with his power, divine power, with his yog maya. You will see that your work has become super duper easy. Your work has been just done it. It does work. We say no magic, abracadabra. So it does happen if we remember him, if we chant his shlokas, because when he will see that in spite of so much of work, your karam, work is what? Our karam. You are trying to remember Supreme Lord. You are putting the effort. So when he sees your effort, he will help you. Like we'll take an example of a small child, the child who is learning to walk. No, the next step is that the child is learning to walk. So how that child will walk? The child will fall down for thousands of times in a day, right? So what we when we see when a child is struggling to walk, we go give our hand. Okay, we will help you to walk around. We will help you to teach. Why we help? Does the child is asking you the help? No, we are seeing that the child is struggling. Why don't we help? Same way, when Sri Krishna ji will see that in spite of your routine, in spite of your so much of work, you are struggling, you are trying your best to remember Supreme Lord, then he extends his divine power. Then he extends the help. You will to understand. So that is the reason that we should chant, we should try our best. So that will be decided by the Supreme Lord, and he knows everything, what is the truth, what is a fact, and how much effort you are doing. So it depends on what you are doing, the way he will also respond. So I will come back to Sloka 42. Here Sri Krishna Bhagwan Ji is concluding chapter 4 by saying to Arjun that all his doubts are due to ignorance of true knowledge. True knowledge of Swadharma, true knowledge of Karma. Swadharma is what? Swa means own, your own dharma. What is your own dharma? What is your own karma? Karma is our daily routine. What are we supposed to do? So he urges himself to establish in the true knowledge, karma yoga, and get up and fight. So he's telling the whatever is your feelings, whatever is your thought, it's all because of ignorance, because of lack of knowledge. So now you gain the knowledge, you understand what is correct, what is wrong, and do your karma. So if we see knowledge and karma, they both goes together. It is like the both the sides of a coin, knowledge and karma. Knowledge and karma are the no what we say, it's a sides of a single coin, and both goes parallelly, like they cannot be separated. Because if you get the knowledge, then only you will be able to do karma. If you don't get the knowledge, how your karmas will be correct? You don't know what to do and what not. So that is what Krishna Bhagwan Ji is again reminding us, the importance of knowledge, the importance of karma, which he has done in chapter 3, starting of the chapter 3, on the doubt of Arjun that why you are telling both the things. Arjun is saying, you are saying karma yoga is also important. parallelly you are saying Jnana Yoga is also important. So what should I do? So he's saying why both are important, and they both are the duality, and they both are the sides of a single coin which cannot be separated, and both are correct. Because when you gain the knowledge, then only you will be able to decide what you have to do, how you have to do, what to be, all the, whatever the form, the living entity, who what all the living entities has a form, right? They are not like God, that they are formless. All the living entities on this universe have a form. So when they have a form, they will do their work. Their work depends on their life, their nature. Like plants will be doing, they will be growing, they will give us oxygen. If it is fruit, it will give us fruit. Same way, all the form on this universe, the living entities will do their karma. But how to do, that is what we need to understand, that we get to know from the knowledge. So we humans have this extra benefit. So we need to use this and follow the path shown by Sri Krishna ji, and chant the shlokas and try to remember him always. So this will help us to do the good karma, correct karma, swadharma. What has to be done by us, not by others. We have to do what is to be done by us, what belongs to us. So this is what Sri Krishna ji is telling, and he is telling in the last shloka of chapter 4, the karma sannyas, that you have to do karma, and what sannyas you have to take. He has told us in detail in the entire chapter 4. It's Ritu Bhabi, your turn.
Yes, yes. In this sloka, Krishna Bhagwan ji is assuring Arjun that his ignorance was the reason of his dilemma, of his worries. So now that Krishna Bhagwan ji believes that his ignorance is cleared by him, and he has gained knowledge, so now he is in a position to take his decisions and do the right action. That is the meaning of karma sannyas yoga, and he is winding up it as like this: that because you now have knowledge, you are fit to take your decisions and fight.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So I think this is the shloka where Krishna ji has come to a conclusion, or come to a consensus that uh, uh, whatever doubts or whatever ignorance was there in Arjuna's mind, that he did not want to kill his own family members or teachers, and he did not want to fight. So till now, Krishna Bhagwan ji has given him all the knowledge of how he has to benefit from his knowledge, and how he has to slash the ignorance, how he has to do his prescribed duties, his primary duties, and he has to basically stand up and fight, because that is his karma, or that is his calling right now. That fight is calling for him to take action, and he has to stand up and fight for it.
Thank you so much. So we also learn that we should gain the knowledge always. Age is not the matter. Age is not the concern. And keep gaining the knowledge, and keep, no, on the basis of the knowledge, we should take a call that what we need to do, how we need to do. So it is everything that we have to do, and we don't have to go and change anyone. We don't have to go and do anything outside. It is everything from inside. So even Krishna Bhagwan ji will say in the upcoming shlokas that no need to go and no preach anyone or try to change anyone. You change yourself. You be the inspiration, so that others start following you. And it's very famous saying, teach what you preach. So first we need to follow. When we follow, others will get start influencing. So we need to remember all the points. Okay, Varsha ma'am will tell what are the points till now you remember. All the rules by Krishna Bhagwan ji. You're mute. Ma'am, you're mute.
Yes, ma'am. The very first point is that when we are doing any action, we should not be bound by the fruits of that action. So that is the basic, very basic thing that Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying, that Sar of Gita is that we have to do our prescribed duties without being bound by the fruits of action, and that is when we will be liberated by the bondage of our actions. And we'll be able to be on a path of liberation, and we'll be able to achieve Sri Krishna. So how we do that is basically, as a human being, we are I mean, the soul is immortal, but when we take a bodily form, we should use this body as a machine or as a robot, and we should basically keep on doing our activities. We should keep on doing our routine. We should do our swadharma, and we should do our karma, and not think that okay, I'm feeling lazy or something like that. That's second. And there are three gunas where we should try and achieve the sattvic guna. We should realize that okay, if we are in the tamasic guna, then we should move to rajasic guna, and then from rajasic guna we need to move to sattvic guna. And basically, like for example in Shloka 4, how Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that he's given this knowledge of yoga to the Lord's Son. And the sun wakes up every morning. It's there every day. He's doing his duty. The sun god is doing his duty every day without fail. That is how we should also take a lesson from the teachings of Sri Krishna Bhagwan Ji and do our duties without fail, without even a gap. So that's another thing. And like sacrifice of material things is not a sacrifice. Sacrifice, he's teaching, Krishna Bhagwan Ji in chapter 4 is teaching how what kind of sacrifices are there. Sacrifice of knowledge, sacrifice through I mean, even the breath that we take, we have to exhale that breath. We are not keeping that breath in our body, we are exhaling that breath. So that's also a sacrifice. So he's teaching various forms of sacrifices and that we can make to achieve Sri Krishna Bhagwan Ji. So till now, I think I've
It's nice. Very good. Thank you so much. You have remembered your